Right after a baby is born,
Ooh.
you say that paternity acknowledgement, that form is basically a trap. They don't tell you that they could take your driver's license, your passport, throw you in jail. Are you saying that millions of dads signed a contract that isn't even legal?
I said this, bruh, if I known what I know today, I would not have signed the birth certificate for all three of my children.
Wow.
And I love my children to death, because that document is not saying they're establishing a legal parent-child relationship. I don't need you to establish no parent-child relationship.
Right.
The parent-child relationship was established before God when these children was conceived in a natural form. There's a Supreme Court case law, it's called Santowski versus Kramer, where the Supreme Court ruled that natural parents, meaning these children have my blood flowing through their body, I have a free interest in the care, custody, and management over these children. So I don't even have to come to court and go in here and do no legal process of establishing paternity. All I need to do is verbally acknowledge that these are my children, and that grants me paternity over the child in a natural realm. So that document, bruh, is 45 CFR 303.5. That's the acknowledgement of paternity. In order for them to open a child support case, that paternity has to be established. In the hospital, they're supposed to give you the legal consequences of establishing paternity. They're supposed to give you the documents, and they're supposed to give you notice that by signing this document, the legal consequences of child support, license suspension, income withholding order, bank levies, liens, put it on your credit report, possible jail time. It literally says they have to give you these disclosures, and if they do not, then paternity was never established. I'm not saying that these kids are not yours.
Right.
What I'm saying is the legal establishment of paternity that they must have in place in order to open a child support case, it was not done correctly. Therefore, they can't even open the case to begin with.
So, like, what's the alternative? Should a father not sign the birth certificate at the hospital, or is it a right?
I would not. If with me, what I would do, I would create my own document. I would create my own live birth document and go get it notarized. It's a legal binding agreement.
Yeah.
So when you're using their documents, what you're saying is I'm incompetent to do it on my own. So therefore, I need your help. It's the same thing, bro.
Wow.
It's the same process. I'm telling you, it's a deep rabbit hole. And when you're going through this process, so what I did was I just took it back to the very beginning, saying, look, did you even follow your own procedures? If you didn't follow your own procedures, everything after that is null and void.
Yeah. Now, if it is illegal, why aren't there thousands of class action lawsuits? Why aren't lawyers lining up to fight this?
One, they're a part of the Bar Association. Two, the Bar Association, again, they're funding them. I just told you they got money allocated for them in the budget for the attorneys. So, and attorneys practice state law. Everything, I didn't use anything pertaining to the state of California. I only used United States codes, Supreme Court case law, the Constitution, and attorneys only practice state law. So when attorneys always tell me, well, you can't use federal law in state courts, well, objection. Howlett versus Rose, Supreme Court case law, the first line in it says, federal law is enforceable in state courts. And the Supremacy Clause, Article 6, Clause 2, says that no state can come up with their own state law that conflicts with the United States Constitution. If it does, that state statute is void. So this is the whole process is, if you don't object to it, they presume that you agree.
It's just like a Ponzi scheme.